Sam, ever since finishing that series on how to enhance your board games through different senses, I'm really kind of fresh out of ideas. I'm not sure exactly what to do. I mean, there are already other people doing segments for the show about how to play games or how to paint miniatures or how to assemble miniatures. So I'm kind of, Hey, Sam, I think I got an idea. I'm gonna have to go. I'll talk to you later. I gotta go. I'll talk to you. I gotta go. Gotta go. Yeah. I'll see you on the flip side, whatever that means. Whenever a new board game comes out with miniatures, it seems to generate a lot of buzz. The larger the minis, the more you have, and the better the detail, the bigger the hype. But why? What is it about miniatures and board games that get people excited? I'll share the reasons for my excitement in this installment of Face Up, Center of the Table. Miniatures and board games are nothing new. They've been in various board games for decades, but recently the ability to manufacture higher quality and cheaper minis has helped generate an influx of games that are full of little plastic figures. Prime example, Cool Mini or Not, who is now known as CMON, but I wanted to reference them as Cool Mini or Not, since this is a segment about minis, but maybe you didn't know that the M in CMON stood for minis, which is really kind of how they got their start. Anyway, when CMON first released Zombicide, gamers were as gaga over the minis as they were the game itself. But how could you not be when looking at the Kickstarter, seeing all the miniatures that you'll get with your pledge? Since then, CMON has been known for creating thematic games that has lots of really nice looking miniatures to use during the game. Many other companies have also followed suit. But again, what is the appeal? For me, it helps when I can see a 3D representation of the world that I'm playing in. So when I see art on the card or in the rules in actual physical form, it helps me get more engaged with them. Also, I love toys, and ever since I was a kid, I enjoyed playing with toy figures. From Green Army Men to G.I. Joe to Star Wars figures to figures that I won't even take out of the box for fear that they might be worth something someday. Well, now I can play with my toy figures in the board games, which just helps spark imagination as I play. For example, you may battle against a character whose figure is twice as big as yours, and that just adds to the excitement if you're able to defeat that character. Your classic board game components such as meeples and cubes just can't create that same experience. I mean, imagine if regular toy figurines use those same basic components.
Happy birthday!
What is this?
It's Star Wars figures. It's Darth Vader, Princess Leia, and R2-D2.
Are you kidding me?
Here's the thing, when you think of games with miniatures, typically what may come to mind are some of the games from CMON or Imperial Assault or Descent or Mansions of Madness, all of which are Ameritrash games. But what is cool is to see games with Euro elements start to include miniatures. Games such as Blood Rage, Scythe, and Cry Havoc are thematic games with Euro mechanics, but they also include great miniatures which just enhances the theme even more. I mean, come on, wouldn't you rather fight against this than this? But don't be thinking miniatures make a game good. While more and more games are incorporating miniatures, that doesn't make the gameplay better. For example, I had the fortune of being able to play prototypes of Blood Rage and Cry Havoc before any miniatures were finalized. They were great games with just basic components, but the nice miniatures just made the experience so much better. Adding nice miniatures to a game just makes it look more exciting on the table. They add a tactile and visual element to the game that you don't get with meeples or cubes, and it helps open up your imagination to the world that you're playing in. So a question for you, which board game makes the best use of miniatures in order to enhance its theme? Let me know in the comments.
I want to know what happened to the plans they sent you.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a member of the Imperial Senate on a diplomatic mission to Alderaan.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor. Take her away!